Welcome, blacksmith. We were beginning to worry.
I bet you were. I'm bringing a wedding present.
Look who's finally here. Welcome, Radovan. And Henry.
Good to see you guys.
Well, do you have it?
Of course. Your son deserves the best. You can take it.
No, hold on to it. I'd be glad if you gave it to Older yourself.
I'd be honored.
Has Lord von Bergov arrived yet?
Henry, that's none of your business.
It's all right, Radovan. I understand his curiosity. Lord von Bergov isn't here yet, but Chamberlain Ulrich assures me he'll arrive any moment now.
Will you introduce me to him?
Could I ask you to introduce me to Lord von Bergov?
God's nails. I'm sure his lordship will have nothing better to do than talking to my apprentice.
We'll see, Henry. Now, unfortunately, I have other things to attend to. What are those beggars still doing by the gate? I thought I made it clear I wanted them gone, didn't I?
I drove them off, but they came back. They just won't take no for an answer.
At least close the gate for now so the guests don't see them. They must be gone before Sir Otto arrives. Do you understand?
Sounds like a
dear.
job for us.
You seem rather worried. Would it have to do with your guest of honor?
I'm afraid of it ending up in disgrace. I wouldn't want Sir Otto to take offense and leave before he gives Older his blessing.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, Henry. It's nice of you to offer your help, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
Don't worry about it, sir. Since Henry is volunteering, why not take up his offer?
Really
If he
regretting
proves
not having
himself,
any of our armor
you
or
can
weapons.
introduce him to Lord Van Berghoff as a reward, if that's what he wants.
My guy.
I promise I won't bring shame to you.
Oh, we'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svatopluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
That's right, Henry. Svatja. He's fun to be around. God's nails. I bet he'll show you the prettiest girls around.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest. In short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice. It's a big day for Samin.
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand, it's for security.
All our weapons?
Well, the wedding present is an exception, of course. Keep it safe, Radovan.
I mean, I literally left all of my weapons on the horse.
And miss all this fun? Forget it.
This is Fatya.
Hey.
Nice to meet you, buddy.
I know you. You fought with us at the tavern.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll be me. They call me Henry.
I heard. Anyway, what happened, happened. Let's not let it ruin our day. I'm Svatja. The pretty girl getting married today is my sister.
So I've heard.
This is Vitek.
We know each other. Henry saved my pa's hide from the wolves.
I heard about that. First the wolves and then the injured leg.
And that was just the
Dude, I
beginning.
love how all this is
Aye,
interconnected. That's so
my
sick.
pa and his drinking. I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better today. He was asking after you. Did you talk yet?
Not yet.
If you want to talk to him, you'd better hurry up. Knowing him, he'll be sloshed in no time.
Go say hi.
You two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl and the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
Can't say I blame him. She's lovely. Your friend has good taste.
He's bitten off more than he can chew, though. Hey, Svatja, what's her name, anyway?
Boys will be boys.
Myshka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Actually, girls like poems. Well, unless you gabble like a barnyard gander while reciting them.
Gander, huh? A good one. Why don't you show Wojtek how it's done?
Oh boy.
Well, I suppose I'd
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Myshka. Vulgar Vostatek or handsome Henry.
Your boy's dressed to the nines, too
I'd
unready,
like to
baby.
see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to agree right away. You're an animal. You and I will get along just fine.
Well, you get along with everybody. Well, that is, if you don't punch them in the mouth at first sight.
Just feel bad for this chap. There's no way he's ready for
Oh, Myshka, dearest.
the train that's
You
coming.
give me no
Got
rest.
the Aqua de Joe on,
Isn't it the other way around?
dressed to the nines.
Keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and Valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Greetings.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
I mean, it could be worse.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And
Smooth.
you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
It's Mr. Steal Girl. Meet the acquaintance of the young damsel to rescue the damsel. Pay her a compliment. We're gonna rescue
To
her.
rescue a damsel?
There's no damsel here that needs rescuing.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
I thought that was
May I
smooth.
know it? Or is that impertinent?
Myshka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Myshka more? That's a joke.
You're a joke. Can amuse any girl in the bed. Gladly try to amuse her. Why don't we leave Myshka alone? I don't want to leave her alone.
You're a joke. And that's all you can do to amuse Myshka?
If you hadn't interrupted us so rudely, I'd have recited a poem to the girl.
I don't think she
You?
wants to hear the
A
poem.
poem? You mean one that rhymes? Like, darling dear, bring me a beer?
So recite one yourself if you're so clever.
Oh gosh. So we don't know how these poems end. I don't think she wants to hear
Leave
a
it
poem
off.
though.
Myshka's not interested in any poems.
Finally. Thank you.
Myshka, is it true?
Aye. And if you didn't listen only to yourself, you'd realise that.
But I thought you liked it.
Well, do you know what it means to think?
I don't understand this at all. But girls like poems. All of them. Ma said so.
Recite to your ma then, and give her my greetings.
But
Sorry I didn't realise right away.
Better late than never. Voitek still hasn't figured it out though.
But
Hey, come along with me, Henry.
fucking hell. See what you did? Myshka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
Sorry, buddy. Where are you taking me, Myshka? Oh boy. Hello. Okay. We might be able to get to the
Isn't it better here?
beggars from out here.
It's a nice place. Thanks for showing it to me. It's definitely quieter here.
I come here when I want to be alone, or when I'm washing laundry.
Hmm.
You want to be alone? At a wedding?
It's not that. I like weddings. Only fellas like Voitek spoil the fun for me a bit. Every time. Some fella comes sniffing around me, telling me how pretty I am, how clever, how well I dance. Or about how he's so rich, smart, and God knows what else.
Those are the worst. I've been bothering you too. You mustn't put up with it. Do we want to self-deprecate? This one's got me stumped. I kind of want to do this, but I feel like that's not that good. I feel like she likes that you're
I didn't
self-aware.
behave much better,
But you came round in the end.
fortunately.
Enough of that. I'd rather hear about you. Like, where you're from, what you're doing here. You're not a local. I'd know you if you were,
Where am I from?
unless it's a secret, of course.
I'm from Scalitz.
And what's this Scalitz of yours like?
Nice, silver, small, burned down.
Burned down.
Oh, sorry
Mysterious.
about that. I didn't want to bring up sad memories. Wouldn't you like to dance? It will take your mind off things.
Hey, yo, Henry. What about something more? I mean,
Gladly. May I have the honor?
why not?
And do you know how? Or will you stamp on my slippers?
You better believe I know how.
We'll see about that.
Care to dance?
Twit. So, and
Twit?
1, 2, 3, and off we go.
Am I supposed to do anything? This seems to be going well.
See? You're doing pretty good.
You're not the worst dancer yourself.
You flatterer. Better keep your mind on the steps.
I'm a terrible dancer in real life. She likes to be teased and she likes... Oh, hey, yo, hello, okay. I didn't play the first game, so I don't know if we have a girl at home or not. I'm just going to play it like we don't. We'll see. Well done.
Thanks, Henry. I enjoyed the dance.
So did I. All right, we're going to let her walk off. How you doing, boys? What'd you think of that, huh?
Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son.
How did it go?
Not too shabby.
Myshka's a nice girl. I'm glad I got to know her.
I don't doubt it. Where did you two go? Took you a while.
We danced and then parted ways. Nothing more.
We saw you dancing. But where were you hiding before?
I don't kiss
We were
and
just
tell.
talking. We went somewhere quieter.
Talked, eh? That's the best story you can make up?
Give him a break. Not everyone's a blabbermouth like you.
Either way, it looks like I won the bet, Svatya.
That's true. Oh well, we have to drink. To the newlyweds' health.
That's what everybody here drinks to. Let's drink to us, fellas.
Gotta love a good wedding, baby. The wedding is slowly beginning. People aren't staggering yet, but it's only a matter of time.
I should go and see Lord Semi. He looked worried. And I promised I'd help him. He'll introduce me to Lord von Burghoff in return.
Okay. Do we want to go talk to... Wasn't there a couple other things that we could potentially do? Talk to the gamekeeper Vostatek. That's going to be F, which is... Over this way?
Only invited guests are coming. The Lord sent me. Tell you
That was something!
to find someone who...
There's some sort of a fight going on in there. Vostatek, how you doing, buddy?
Henry! How are you, pal?
I see you didn't waste any time, gamekeeper.
I know. For Christ's sake, what have I done?
Bro's time went
What's
on
my
already.
wife gonna say? I really want to stay away from the booze, but I can't do it alone. I know. Supposing you keep an eye on me, Henry.
What? Mind you?
It's easy. Just don't let me drink.
I'd say it's a little late for that, isn't it?
All right. So just don't let me end up under the table. If you see me with a drink in my hand, stop me from drinking it, Henry. You understand?
Oh, all right
But
then.
I'll do my best.
There's nothing else for it. I'll see what I can do.
You're made of gold. I'll never forget this.
Sure. Hand me what you're drinking right now, then.
I'm starting to regret this.
Wasn't too hard, was it?
I meant
So do we have to sit here and watch him? Is he going to go run to the thing? We probably should have talked to him first, huh? It also looks like there might be some sort of a fight club we can do.
I've never seen you before.
Hans! Holy shit!
Who do we have here?
What are you doing here?
I'm working at our task. What else?
But how did you get in?
What's it to you? Mind your own business.
Dude, we're still friends.
Brings you here so late, my friend.
Good day to you.
We do have a side mission
I'm
about
looking for the
humans.
humans, and I heard they have a camp around these parts. Do you know where it might be?
I don't care about such nonsense, but Lord Samin or Captain Canali might know something.
Thanks. I'll ask them.
I don't think it's really
Have a good
their
evening.
the most important thing on their mind today. But all right.
He was in the war.
Hans is here. That's kind of exciting. Let's go talk to Lord Samin
I haven't even thanked you properly for the prep.
and see
Here
what
to
we've
help
got going
you,
on
sir.
with these
I
beggars.
said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives and their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
What about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
I'll talk to Tuma.
I'm not going to ask him about giving him money.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Berghoff arrives.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it.
Okay. First things first. Dude, we have so many freaking missions happening all at once. Somebody was just trying to talk to us. I'm going to go see...
It's a good thing Bernard didn't see it.
No drink in his hand. Okay. So we need to prevent the Moravians from getting too drunk. Yurko, how you doing, buddy?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Easy, gents. I'll come in peace.
What are you doing here anyway, fella? One punch in the gob was near enough for you.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, of Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
Technically, we're supposed to tell you not to have a drink, but
Why
I
not?
feel like we probably
to have a
should.
drink
This is their love language.
Of course you would. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's near fit to drink. We have to find something better.
You know why Lord Samin won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bampot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass. We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we can't there be no but pishy, but old Samin took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old Bodak even put them under guard with our liquor inside.
All right. But how will I recognize this stuff I'm looking for?
I don't know what the right
I'm
answer
sure
is
you'll
here.
be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe not all that wee.
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door. And not
I wonder if we
moving
could
an
use our
inch.
lion's perfume to
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any
get him
ideas?
to convince him I'm supposed to have it.
Just get rid of him. Make up some keech so he fucks off. I'll let you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
All right then. I won't let you down.
I mean, you got to get drunk at a wedding. We double check on our boy over here. Still nothing in his hand. Okay, perfect. Gonna make sure the gamekeeper stays drunk or stays sober enough, and then we're gonna make sure these guys stay drunk. So I guess it's gonna be inside in the cellar. Samin guard. So did we think?
I could really use a drink.
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar.
I don't know if we've got
On
enough
your board.
charisma to
Don't
be able to
even
do
get
this,
me
but we'll see.
started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? Pah! And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the gamp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
I'd be happy to get you a drink. What would you like?
I'd like a beer. Nice and cool, frothy. God! Makes me thirsty just talking about it. You know
It does
what?
sound nice.
Bring me a couple of jugs while you're at it. If I'm stuck here, the least I can do is taste every kind of beer they have there.
All right. I'll try to get you something. Hold on a while.
So if we get him drunk enough, I bet he'd have to either use the restroom or, I don't know, something. So we got a beer right here. This is a Troskovik's beer.
I got that beer you wanted.
Let's have it then. The finest beer and the prettiest women. That's Bohemia's gifts from heaven.
Amen. I like how we told the Lord, the one that's in
Okay.
charge of all of this,
Well,
that we were going to make sure they didn't get
That's from
drunk and now we're...
Troskowitz. From Betty the innkeeper.
You don't like it?
It's kind of watery and tastes pretty flat. You know, Betty cuts corners where she can, so her beer's not up to much. Would you have anything better? To settle my stomach, like?
I mean, we can see what we can do. How about something with more kick?
Wouldn't you rather have something a bit stronger?
What would you have in mind?
Maybe some delicacy from the cellar?
Are you mad? Why do you think I'm guarding here? Old Semin would have my arse caned for that.
Ah, do you think he'll even notice if a bottle or two goes missing during the wedding?
Well, you might be right, but still.
They'll all drink themselves into a stupor today and won't remember a thing tomorrow. So what are you afraid of?
Well, all right. I don't want to miss
It took one drink and
My
homie
words
gave
exactly.
up.
Listen, I'll let you in, so you can grab something quick. But leave the Moravian booze alone. That would really get me in trouble.
Okay.
Sure. Not to worry.
Perfect. Get drinks for the Moravians. So is that in here? Moravian schnapps. Schnapps. Do I give him some schnapps?
Here's your liquor, as I promised.
Great. Thanks, lad. But not a word to Lord Samin. You hear me? If he found out I was drinking from his stock instead of doing my duty, he'd have my hide. Take care.
Can I go back in there again? Can I give him some more schnapps? Or do I just take the good stuff? I mean, I guess that's easy enough. There's no way he's not gonna know we were the ones that did that. This is
Look what I
stupid.
found for you.
We're gonna get in so much trouble for this.
Bring it on. Well, that's something else. Hail Henry. Come and sit with us and have a swick.
No, I can't say no to that, since I brought it to you.
I knew you'd
When in
eat
Rome,
it. To
do as
help
the Romans do.
God and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
First beer, second beer, isn't it a beautiful world?
Such a fine wedding.
Okay. Oh, let's go help out with the guys out front, and then we should be okay. We might need that hair of the dog concoction to
Henry, right?
prevent
The
the
one
hangover.
who came with the blacksmith.
The one and only.
You came to help me with them beggars?
Lord Semin would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came
What
for
is alms, like a
that's
donation?
all. If they get some food,
Oh, food.
they'll be on their way.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Semin's afraid of her. He put her in charge of the feast, and now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
Where can I find the
I'm gonna
cook?
try to sweet talk
In
my
the
way
kitchen. Where else? But you can't reason with her. She's a tight-fisted old hag.
in. Are you saying we should try to
I'll
sneak
try
in?
to sneak into the pantry.
Just make sure she doesn't catch you red-handed.
We should try to
It'd
sneak.
be for the best if you lured her out of the kitchen. But that won't be easy. Especially now, when she's so busy with the feast.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, or put more food on the tables from time to time. But someone would have to eat it all first.
Good to hear. I'm starving.
Then I wish you a hearty appetite.
All right. All right. I'll see what I can do.
Good luck, Henry.
Can we get the Moravians to help us out? Collect food on the wedding and get some food for the poor. I'm gonna go check to make sure our favorite gameskeeper, Chamberlain Ulrich, Captain Gnarly.
You, lad, come here for a moment. You must be deaf. Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Doubravka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Am I being punked right now?
Dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked.
I'm
to
trying to look
dance.
for our gamekeeper
The
friend.
cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Isn't there something more to it? Everyone with 2 legs dances at a wedding. And young girls are always in demand. So there must be something else. Or am I wrong?
All right, I'll tell you. My girl's just clumsy. She dances like she has 2 left legs, and she kicks and tramples every partner's feet.
I'm sorry, but I don't want my feet trampled.
How rude! Go away then. Doubravka's too good for you anyway.
Sorry, man. Vostatek! Don't you dare!
Hey, you're a fine fella. You know that.
What's this I see, gamekeeper? You didn't hold out for long.
But, it wasn't me. Old Samine twisted my arm. I couldn't say no to him, could I?
None of that. You asked me to watch you.
Yeah. I made my bed. Now I have to lie in it.
So we're gonna have to keep an eye on him, for real.
That's the way, gamekeeper.
Cheers, buddy. All right. So what do we I forgot what we're currently doing. We have so many things going on at the same time. We want to get some food for the poor. So if I start picking up a bunch of food, hopefully we're not going to have to eat it, because I want to start keeping our nourishment more in check, which honestly we will eat some of this because it's a little bit low. We can eat these apples. These colashes are really good, up to 97. We have a perk that if we stay not overindulged and not starving, then we get bonuses to our health. So you just want me to pick up all this stuff. I feel like food probably isn't the most, plentiful resource at this time of the world, so I feel bad wasting it, but we're just gonna have to do what we can here. Roasted piglet. Oh, dude, that's like Iberico ham. Okay, so all these tables are taken care of. Should we dance with this lady's daughter? I feel really bad, dude. She's not gonna let us. I shouldn't have turned her down. What's up, fellas? How you doing? Sorry to take your beer. Gonna take your bacon and your sausages and chicken and everything else too. Cook Dorothy. Should we try talking to her?
What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so.
Yep.
Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind.
Lots of food.
There's nothing left to eat at one of the tables.
Really? Well, I'll be. Excuse me. I'll check it out.
Dude,
What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy?
We're gonna be
This is
over
my
encumbered.
kitchen. Stay out of my way, please.
Yep.
What are you doing here? There's plenty of food outside.
Okay. Go. What are we looking for? The extras? Cooking scraps. We're looking for cooking scraps. Do we have enough? Check this. Wine.
Look what I brought from the pantry.
You're not serious? You really sneaked in there? To be honest, I really didn't think you'd succeed.
That was a lot easier than what we were
Perhaps
doing.
that, then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here.
We took a lot
Throw
more than
it
we had
them,
to, too.
And then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
7 beers and 4 shots of rum. The girls got beautiful. The old women got young.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord.
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me.
This is an
You'll
absolute
see.
disaster of
He'll
a
make
day.
sure I never forge another nail in this county.
Couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came? I showed it to old Semine. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there.
What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. It was such a lovely piece of work for Lord Semine himself.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
Sir Hans.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. All the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fop. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Well, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange
Sir Hans
manners,
Capon?
like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. The one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking
Is
for.
that-
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about.
Well, what was he wearing?
And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
So somebody confident
Find
trying to
my
impress a
sword
girl
on him,
walking around in
hanging
yellow.
by the balls right away.
Or the sword could be laying in the
How's
grass.
life treating you, old Bram?
So we're gonna find the sword. We also, I've got a feeling we're gonna have to find our friend.
What kind of prince are you, hey?
Where have you been all my life?
It's Hans. Okay, I'm gonna try to stop him from drinking before we move on to our next mission, but it's definitely Hans and he's upstairs. The Moravians are fighting, so they got drunk and did end up starting a fight, but at least they're being nice about it. Where do we think Vostatek could be? Peasants. This is a hired hand over here. Vostatek's definitely off drinking somewhere. We just gotta find him. Samine guard there. Oh gosh, is Vostatek gonna be in here? No, I don't see Vostatek anywhere, dude. He's not at this. Miller's not having a good day. I really want to find Vostatek. I don't know if we're allowed in here. In here. I wouldn't be surprised if he's trying to hide from us. Ah, gotcha, buddy.
Come on, gamekeeper. You can't do that.
Baby, it's nothing. Just enough to quench my thirst. It's damned hot.
I knew he would be hiding.
None of that. You asked me to watch you.
Yeah. I made my bed. Now I have to lie in it. Here you go.
Can you please start being a little bit more
See how easy
responsible,
that was?
Vostatek? Help me help you. Is that a mission complete? It's not a mission complete yet? We're going to have to look for him one more time. Okay. Sir Hans Capon in the yellow. Confident. Up top of the thing. I guess we could go up this way. There's two ways up there. Chatting up, whoever this is.
Real quick.
And everyone is blind drunk. Where have you been all my life?
I don't know, man.
Where there's trouble, Lord Capon is never far off.
You two know each other.
Unfortunately. What do you want, Henry? Can't you see I'm busy here?
Where's the sword?
I'm glad you're still alive and kicking.
You were worried about me? Well, no. I mean, Henry.
No. I just wouldn't want to explain to Sir Hanush why I couldn't keep an eye on my living ball and chain.
Watch your tongue.
Like a pair of little boys.
What are you even doing here?
Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck-up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you think someone nicked it?
I don't think so. I'm sure of it. The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatya? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Vostatek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
Oh boy. Well, we do look pretty royal.
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Myshka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today.
Bro, just go lay down.
My friend.
It's not worth fighting a drunk guy.
Joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Long neck, ice cold beer never broke my heart.
Oh, I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to
They
be
were
afraid,
killing this wedding.
Hold up. No change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatya?
Like I said, he took the sword.
I don't know if I believe Hans. But I feel like we need to trust. He's our boy.
How do you know it was him who took it?
Because I saw him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to drag every word out of you? Where did you see him?
The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead.
This
Svatya
does
had
add
his
up.
eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
What did he do with the sword then?
I have no idea. I had better things to do than follow him around.
Do we trust him?
Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
All right.
I think we
I'll
need
take
to
your
trust
word
him.
for it and try to find the sword.
Finally, you've come to your senses. And Henry,
Yes?
just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff.
I don't think he would jeopardize our mission, and I also think that he is still our friend. I know we've had our differences, but who hasn't fought with their best friend before? Do we have to go check
Have you seen anyone?
on where Vostatek is? Is he still back here? I know where the latrine is. We saw somebody puking by it. Yeah, he's still there. So there must be some sort of a secret entrance or something over here. By the latrine. You good, bruv? Oh, okay. It's got to be somewhere in here. We could potentially talk to him, since we're friendly with him. I think he might have ditched it in the pond. Sword for young Lord Simeon.
Svatya threw it in here.
He saw him go up by the thing, come across this, and then you could see it in the water. Dude, this game is like, how amazing is that? We could have went and talked to Svatya, but now we don't have to. We just pick it up ourselves, and we aren't going to have to worry about anything. This is so freaking good, dude.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
Doesn't matter.
That's not important. The main thing is it's turned up undamaged.
We don't need drama.
As you say, you have my thanks. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Berghoff has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married.
I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Berghoff.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I've sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Oh, let's get started, Father.
I don't like this.
Damn it.
We probably should have washed off after getting in the lake, but... Dude, it's so crazy to think that this is where our society was a few hundred years ago. To what we have today. And how some of the ceremonies and stuff just haven't changed at all.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
Your turn, son.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Now it's time for the real party to start. We already had enough debauchery to start things off. Let's keep it rolling. Sir Hans has him a liquor. We should have one too, maybe. I was trying to play it cool and not like follow her around the entire day.
Right back where we started. Von Berghoff's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
Quite the eventful day, huh? We should probably check. Passed out. We should check for Vostatek one more. Oh, he's right here. No beer in his hand. How you doing, buddy?
It's a good thing you're here.
What's the matter? I hope you haven't been drinking.
No, don't worry. Quite the contrary. I wanted to thank you. I didn't believe it, but I'm not drunk yet. Usually, I'd be under the table by now.
Small bits of progress, baby. Wedding isn't
Don't
over
count
yet.
your chickens. The wedding isn't over yet.
I know, Henry. But you've shown me where there's a will, there's a way. Well, hopefully I'll manage on my own now.
Are you sure?
Well, we'll see.
All right. Just be careful, eh?
Aye. And Henry, I'm really grateful.
Did something good
I'll
today,
never
gents.
forget you for this. But there's something else I'd like to ask you. Not right away. Don't worry. Just stop by sometime when you're around.
All right, gamekeeper. I'll stop by your place when I can.
Interesting. Sounds like we could potentially have another side mission there.
Sound like torture.
Gonna wrap anything else up? Should we go talk to our friend? He's not down there. Said we were gonna congratulate the newlyweds and probably bounce out. What a merry time. Everyone's still dancing and stuff. Where are the newlyweds at? Are they maybe in the
Came
party?
here to have fun.
We're gonna
I
find the
heard you were
bride.
talking to the bride. Do you know where I can find her?
Agnes?
Consummating the marriage?
Well, she mentioned she needed to take a break from the crowd for a while. And then she set off towards the fortress. I suppose she's looking for older. She's at her wit's end with him.
Thanks. I'll go and have a look for them.
See you soon, my friend.
Absolutely, Myshka. I hope I see more of you towards
Like
the
I said.
fortress? Up this way? It's kind of dark outside, a bit hard to see. Bride? I don't want to walk in on y'all doing something I wouldn't do. Hello? Is she over on this other side? Dude, nobody is freaking here. I mean, could they be up in the barn? Up where we saw... No. Dude, what in the world? I get... Maybe... out here, trying to find a little bit of peace and quiet. Not gonna find them out here. I get how being in a wedding is kind of a job in a sense, and you want to get away from it, but you can't just completely disappear from all your guests. You guys seen the newlyweds?
Have you seen your sister and young Lord Semin? I want to give them my best wishes for their marriage.
I think I saw them going into the cellar. Their marriage has lasted barely half a day, and they already can't handle it sober.
Can't be that bad, surely.
If I had old Samin for a father-in-law, I wouldn't stay sober either. Farewell, my friend.
Okay. So we did have a bit of a correct hunch. Oh no. This is not what I wanted to deal with.
What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Older as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's Older.
Did he...
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone.
Way to lay one in there, Henry.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
I think he really loves you. During the ceremony, he was gazing at you like an apparition of the Virgin Mary.
Trying to be nice
Why
here.
would he disappear right after? I'm probably the only bride ever to be abandoned at her own wedding. I'll be a laughing stock.
I can go find him.
Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
It's Mr. Steal Yo Girl.
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
Booze!
Oh no.
Oh, fucking hell! It's you again!
Oh no.
Wait! Fuck off me! You wanna fuck the bride, huh? It's not what you think!
Worst case scenario.
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Who's that?
Someone's been coveting the neighbour's wife, eh?
My boy. Like he never left.
Not that I blame you. You might have waited until this all went home.
And now here we are, back to back, fighting another city. Oh boy. You know what? I kind of want to, hold on, not that. We want, I'm going to go into our player. I've been wondering, because I didn't know how much hand-to-hand combat we would do. We're going to do unarmed combat. Belligerent Brawler. After the first strike in combat, subsequent unarmed attacks will cost you 20% less stamina and be 10% stronger. And then this one is if you fight unarmed against somebody with a weapon, your combat skill will count as 5 points higher. Obviously, that's not going to help us out right now, but this could help us out.
You're going down with us. Fucking hell!
Oh, rip your cock.
Here we go, baby. Let me taunt him. He's knocked out. Let's go. Dude, I can't even see anything here. I'm just throwing punches and bunches and hoping for the best. Nobody behind us, right?
I'll hack your ass off!
Who else are we fighting? No idea who I'm even punching right now. It could be Lord Samin. I really hope it's not.
We're going
Don't
to gut
spare
you,
him.
whore son.
No, you don't. We'll kick your asses!
I think we might win this fight for once. We actually won the fight.
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rubble before they turn everything into firewood.
Yushits? 1403? Bro's living the dream.
Oh, cursed luck. Well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
I'm so confused as to what's happening.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
Your concern is really touching, Hanush. Did you come to see me off, or to help me do my laundry?
Watch your mouth, priest. You might end up losing more than your parish.
Easy, my friend. Don't let him get you all worked up.
I'd like to teach him a good lesson.
But that's not why we're here.
Well, why are you here, then?
We have a secret mission for you.
What if I refuse, Sir Radzig?
Have you got anything better to do all day but chase after women and guzzle altar wine?
Sounds like a pretty good life.
You might be surprised.
Don't you want to hear us out first? Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
He went to Trosky.
I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trosky?
Yes. To Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella. You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trosky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days. Weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trosky and see if anything's happened to him.
Never even got there.
Why don't you send Henry after him? As far as I know, he's always done a good job for you.
Henry was with exactly why he went with Capon.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here, of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey!
Made it to
Hear
Trosky.
me?
We're in the dungeons.
Rest. No one's come in.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Well, that ought to bring us closer together.
Very droll. I just don't like these kind of places.
Like jails. Not a lot of people do.
No, I suppose they don't. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again. Henry?
Oh, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologise. But why?
Well, because I'm just sorry, I suppose. And nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well...
Who's in the cell next to us? I can hear somebody.
Right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
Make him sweat.
So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
Women and booze?
And whoring.
Ha
Got
fucking
him.
ha. Hunting.
You were poaching?
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble.
We need to do
Without
some
his
hunting to work on our bow skills.
admittedly.
But that's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks. There's nothing to worry about.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet. There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow.
So he's our only proof.
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable. We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa.
Dude, so much time has passed.
About time. Just you wait till Lord von Bergoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? You can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
I'm a nobleman! Do you hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
So we are currently imprisoned, and Hans is scheduled for the gallows. I'm going to see you guys in our next episode. Hopefully, we can get him out. See you there.